We are 10 days out from rounding off the month of March, and note that this month, as well as the month of April, still at times can bring in some impressive snowfall totals. Now, haven't seen that here, as we did miss out on that one system that only gave us around an inch of accumulation, as we now have a deficit at almost 6 inches. But again, we still have April that can potentially bring us some snow events, and we have some in our 7-day forecast that might be able to fill that void there. Temperature wise, not significant, but still trending on that warmer than normal side, as we really have much of this winter. And what we are going to see as we roll into this weekend is that we do have some pleasant weather conditions that will start us off for our Friday with lighter winds and seasonal temperatures. So that means that we are going to be cooler than previous days. But we will look at being back towards those 60s, though, with some breezy conditions on Saturday, before we are going to work into a much cooler as well as wetter forecast as we head into next week. And those wet weather conditions could lie on more of that snowy side, but there is still some mix that we'll have to keep an eye on. At this time of the year, there are still some of those warmer sides to these storm systems. But no storm system expected for our Friday. We'll even look at high temperatures to top off at 54, so still above that average high of 51, but cooler than the 60s we have seen the last few days. We will start off the day under that northwesterly flow, but note that quickly by the afternoon and evening, we are back to that southwesterly flow, and that's what's going to be breezy as we head into that Saturday forecast. Might find a few isolated wind gusts in the afternoon, but it is going to be very manageable for especially our area. So we will note that much of the state is cooler than what we were the last few days, but still, again, comfortable. 42 into Gillette, 48 into Cody, 58 into Lander, Riverton trying to hit 60 degrees. Yellowstone just around 44. So much of the east of the divide, seasonable temperatures in place with some decreasing cloud cover. We head into our Saturday forecast with that bump up in those temperatures, returning back to some 60s, all for our basin areas. Muddy Gap even at 58, Gillette at 56, Torrington at 65. But then we will see that we are going to be battling some of those gusty winds out of the southwest, getting at least some area-wide 25 to 35 mile per hour gusts. Some of our more wind-prone areas getting upwards of 40. And what's going to be bringing in some of these stronger winds is going to be that tight wind gradient of winds trying to funnel into another cold front that is going to pass on by. So similar to what we've been experiencing from our Thursday into Friday, but this time the frontal system that's moving through Saturday to Sunday is going to be stronger when it comes down to the moisture associated with it and the lasting impacts, as we will steer to more of those northerly winds as we head into next week, which is going to allow for highs to stay into those 30s both Sunday and Monday, where we will have some chances for some rain to snow showers possible, potentially lingering impacts there through Tuesday, and we try to bring those temperatures up for the end of the work week.